Hello YouTubers, you're on the Frederick Lopez channel, and recently I did a My Video Game collection with my PS2, PS3, and PS4 video games, as well as a Blu-ray DVD collection update on my other channel. Now, to continue the video games, this video is just going to be over my PlayStation 1 collection. This is the first video game I ever owned. It's the first one my brother got for me on the PlayStation. It still had the kids to adult rating, but it's Motor Tune Grand Prix. It's from the creator of Gran Turismo. For some reason, the opening to Regal Cinemas reminds me of this game. I love this game. It's a fun little kids racing game. Next in the collection is a classic I wish would get made into a movie, Jet Moto. You can't get any more 90s than freaking jet skis that hover. And then my favorite superhero game before Batman Arkham Asylum, Spider-Man by Neversoft. I love this game. If you're a fan of the 90s animated series and just Spider-Man, this is one of the best Spider-Man games ever. Then its sequel, which is not as good but still just as fun, Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. A lot of customization in this. Then is Mortal Kombat Trilogy. This is pretty much a compilation of all the characters from Mortal Kombat through Mortal Kombat 3 Arcade. And you get to play as all the characters at the time. Then is the video game adaptation of Toy Story 2. I love this. You get to play as Buzz Lightyear as a toy. Pretty much like the Army Men video games, but with Toy Story. Then is a classic fantasy called Gauntlet Legends. I love this. DFG. Then is a classic called Spyro the Dragon. I have many fond memories of this. And then a really hard game that's a platformer, Rayman, the original one. I love this. It still has the feeling of like Mario and a bit of Pitfall. And then to a classic all 90s kids know, every PlayStation owner knows, Crash Bandicoot. They're about to remake the first three. I love this game. This is a classic, first big breakout hit from Naughty Dog. And then Crash 2. Cortex Strikes Back. I love this game. It was the first game I had with my new PlayStation. I only owned Motor Tune Grand Prix, but this one came with my PlayStation that had the DualShock. Yeah, there's regular D-pad and then the DualShock. Very fun game. My favorite is probably Crash Warped. I have the booklet somewhere, I just need to put it on there. But it's very funny to play as Crash and his sister, and the jet ski levels and just the Great Wall of China level are just fun. Then is Crash Team Racing. Yes, a fourth Naughty Dog installment that's with racing, like Jak and Daxter. Very fun multiplayer game if you like Mario Kart. Another great multiplayer Crash is Crash Bash. Yeah, you had to have this with a multi-tap adapter as well, and I remember just playing with 4 people before it was wireless controllers. This was fun. Another classic is the sequel to Frogger. Frogger, He's Back. Very fun game. A classic game that reminds me a little bit of, like, you know, the old Frogger and then Croc, the series on PlayStation. Then I have a collection called the Raiden Project. I only have the disc, and it's pretty much a compilation of Raiden and Raiden 2 from the arcade with jet fighters. Very fun jet fighter game. Next is a classic Resident Evil 2. Great survival horror game. You get to play as Leon and Claire Redfield. I love this game. This game's awesome, one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Then is an RPG called Wild Arms. Now there's other sequels, but this one I really love. I used to have Star Ocean and Legend of Legaia, but yeah, this is one of my favorite RPGs. Speaking of RPGs, we'll go to one of the best, if not the best, most iconic PlayStation game, and that is Final Fantasy VII. 20 years later, and I still love this game. One of the best Final Fantasies. My favorite with 10. And then I have another Final Fantasy that's a little bit underrated. Not as iconic as 7, but in ways much better. Final Fantasy VIII. I love this game. Between the cinematics, the gameplay, just everything about this game is just awesome. And it's back on 4 discs. So yeah, it's a fun game. Very underrated. And then I have Lunar the Silver Star Story complete. Based off the anime. This is okay. Then I have this little Doc and Lottie CD case from a place around locally where I lived. And these don't have cases. There's this from Hastings, Ogre Battle. Very fun chess-like game. And then we have the sequel to Colony Wars Vengeance. I love the Colony Wars games. So great between that and Wing Commander. Wipeout XL, the sequel to Wipeout. Before downloadable content and demos, we had demo discs. Here's Jam Pack Underground. Then there's Interactive CD8, another demo disc. Has Ape Escape on there. And then Masters of Monsters. And then I have fun with this, the iconic Madden 2000. I love this game. Probably one of my favorite football games ever played, even to this day. And then Need for Speed V-Rally. And then, wow, I am old. NBA Live 1998. And then I really love this game. It's Mega Man Legends. I really love Mega Man Legends. Overall, that is my PlayStation 1 collection. Feel free to click the like button and comment. Let me know some of your favorite PlayStation 1 games you used to play. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, again, click the like button, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. I have another collection video of my other PlayStation games, as well as comics and Blu-ray DVD collection. Thank you for watching.